Hi guys, earlier today I was going through some old videos and some of them were just god-awful horrible. Some of them I thought were pretty decent, and I know way back then, 7, 8 years ago, 9 years ago, when I made these videos, I had way fewer subscribers than I do now. And most of these videos, the older videos, got very few views. Most of them deserved very few views. A few of them were pretty good. So I had an idea. Since some of these videos were pretty good and hardly anybody has seen them, they're almost like new videos. So what I decided to do is put together a couple of these old videos. Actually, I'm going to run them in their entirety. And the first one is like 7 minutes long. It's a little bit longish, but I think it's mildly entertaining. The second one is much shorter. So if you get really bored with the first one, you can forward through to the second one. But I think some people will like these. Like I said, I had very few subscribers when I made these videos. So unless you've been with me from the very beginning, these videos are probably going to be pretty new to you. So let's take a look at the first one. Hi guys, as some of you know, my wife and I just recently took a trip to Chicago, and I had never been to Chicago beforehand. I was a little bit apprehensive because of their strict gun laws and their reputation for crime, and just a few things like that in general. I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised. The city was very clean. There were a lot of panhandlers and beggars, but they were very polite. I assume they must not be allowed to ask you for money, because none of them did, but they went out of their way to say hello, how are you doing, and then they would shake their little cup of coins, to like give you a subtle hint. But none of them followed us. None of them tried to be aggressive. They were all very polite, which was really kind of strange. The city overall was very clean. It was very interesting. Everything was pretty efficient, and I was pleasantly surprised. It wasn't, the complete crap hole I expected it to be from what you hear on the news. We did the touristy stuff. We were kind of in a hurry. We went for our granddaughter's graduation, and she's just an amazing kid. She's got like she had like a 5.75 GPA in high school, which I didn't know was possible, but apparently it is. Because she had one, and her boyfriend, they're both graduated the same high school. They're both going to college in Iowa, and good luck to both of them. I know they're both going to do well. They're really good kids. We did the touristy stuff. We only had a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to get from North Carolina driving to Chicago, go to the graduation on Saturday, and come back on Sunday. So that left us Friday as a free day to do whatever we wanted. So we drove into Chicago. We didn't drive into Chicago. We took the train into Chicago because we were advised strongly not to drive into Chicago because it was a Friday and its traffic is nuts. But I didn't take a whole heck of a lot of video. We did the touristy stuff. We took the train in to Chicago. We hopped off. We went to the Willis Tower, which was not named after Bruce Willis, coincidentally. It's named after a British insurance company which owns the building, or most of it. Used to be the Sears Tower. At one time it was the tallest building in the United States, but now it's not. It's second or third. It's still plenty darn tall. We took the elevator to the observation deck, the sky deck. I thought I was going to be terrified because I don't do too well with heights. But surprisingly, I wasn't scared at all, which is kind of weird. We did the little thing where you step out on the glass window, where you have a plexiglass floor that you stand on, and there is nothing between you and the ground, which is, I believe, 1,400 feet down, something like that. And you really don't get the impression of being that high. Like when you go to the Eiffel Tower, that's basically caged in with no glass. And so you feel the wind, you hear the sounds, and you feel like you're high up in the sky. Being inside the building, it was almost like you were watching a movie or something. It kind of loses a little bit of the immediacy when when you don't have the wind blowing in your face. But it was pretty interesting. We had fun there. Then we went to the parks, did the touristy stuff in the parks. They had some really nice parks and gorgeous, really interesting art displays. So we poked around there for a while.
Ah, I see us. Where are we? There we are.
Let's go here first. You don't know he's getting too much like carrying our big phone. So we done it, 12 more days. 12 more days.
And had lunch at Giordano's Pizza. I think I said that right. It's been a while. I think Giordano's is the name of the place. It wasn't bad. Mrs. Bullet Points hated it because she likes the thin pizza, and Chicago is thick pizza. That's what they're known for. It was pretty decent. I liked it. And then after sightseeing, we rushed back to the train, made it back to our hotel. So we did it all in one day, but I don't really have a whole lot negative to say about Chicago. I was actually pretty impressed with it. It was interesting. It was fun. It was clean. One thing I thought was odd, they standing in line to get to the sky deck at the Willis Tower, there's a picture of Barack Obama, and it says, the Willis Tower is 283 Barack Obamas tall, or 287, whatever the number is. I'm like, really? That's exactly what I was wondering. How many Barack Obamas tall is this building? Because I measure everything against Barack Obama. Because after all... All right, guys. See you later. Have a good one. My wife is so cute, but she almost never watches my channel, so she'll probably never hear me say that on camera. I kind of like this next video. It didn't get very many views, but I think it's kind of entertaining. If nothing else, just to make fun of my old hairstyle. Or my new hairstyle, whichever one you think is funnier. Anyway, check this one out. It's pretty short. Hi guys. I like a lot of TV shows on FX Network. It's one of those channels that I don't make a conscious effort to find it, and I can't even remember where it is on my cable system, but a lot of times I find I'll land on FX Network and watch some of their shows. They have some pretty interesting stuff. And I was watching a new show on FX the other day called Tyrant. And it's a pretty good show, and there are some spoiler alerts in here, so if you haven't seen it and you're going to watch it, be aware that there are some spoiler alerts here. Tyrant, like a lot of shows on FX, has that disclaimer at the front saying this program contains violent and sexual content, and at the very bottom it says this program contains nudity. Nudity. Well, that got my attention because, I am a guy, and I like nudity as much as the next guy. And so I'm watching the show, and you think I would have learned my lesson by now from the FX network from watching Sons of Anarchy. This program contains nudity. What they really ought to say is this program contains hairy man ass. 90% of the nudity on FX shows is hairy man ass. So if you're a fan of hairy man ass, please check out Tyrant and Sons of Anarchy, because they are chock full of hairy man ass and not much else nudity. So a little bit of a disappointment there. But anyway, that's my daily rant. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, so what do you think? Is this a good idea? Is this a dumb idea? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comments down below. If you say, God, yes, I love this, then I'll probably do some more. If you go, nah, then I might do some more anyway, but maybe not as much. Anyway, that's all I got for this time. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Oh, I almost forgot. This is the part where I ask you to subscribe. Or check out one of my old videos. This one actually got a lot of views because it's one of my better videos. Check it out. You might like it.